Hi everyone, thanks for joining me this evening. I'm Johnnie with Creative Designs by JL. I am excited. Tonight we are going to be getting ready for spring and summer. I have this adorable, when I tell you this is an adorable little frog by Out in the Country Blanks and More. I saw her one day with it on her live, and I tell you what, this is the cutest frog. I fell in love with it. So tonight we're going to be doing this as a sign, okay? We're going to be using two different types of green mesh. One is like a lime green, and one is sort of that apple green. We have an elevated work form that we're going to be using. We're going to have, I cannot resist this ribbon. I thought this was so cute. Look at this frog ribbon. Isn't that adorable? And, of course, what is a frog without a lily pad, correct? Well, I want you to look at this ribbon. Isn't this perfect for this wreath? Okay, so let me start off and tell you what I did is I cut my mesh to 24 inches each. And what I'm going to be doing is I am going to be alternating this mesh. I am going to be alternating it, the darker green with the yellow green, okay? And we will be accenting this with this, I don't know what you call this, popcorn mesh, I guess. It's a real thin netting with white stuff on it. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so, and let's get started. I'm going to lower my camera. If you get sick, close your eyes. It's only going to be a second. All righty. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to do ruffles. The netting will start off with this pretty apple green. And let's go ahead. Now, let me tell you what I did. I love this tinsel rope. I think Deco Exchange carries it. And I made my own wreath frame. And I really like it. And you get quite a few. And I cut it about 11 inches. And I went ahead and I made the wreath frame. So, what are y'all up to these days? Well, I haven't been doing much other than, I don't even want to think about it. Taxes, getting everything prepared for taxes. Who's ready for taxes? I'm not, I can tell you that. Oh my Lord, not even. I know, y'all. Just getting it ready is a pain, the taxes, isn't it? That's what maybe if I was a better bookkeeper, it wouldn't be as bad. But I'm going to try this year. I started out very well last year. I really did. I started out very well. It's just after 3 months, I don't know what happened. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so let's see how this is going to look. Let's see if we're going to be able to see a difference in the two meshes, okay? I think so. One's a brighter and one's not as bright. Let's see. Let me go get my tails and we'll go ahead and add these to it as well. I think what I'm going to do is on the darker, I am going to put the pink. How's that? The pink ribbon tails. All right. And then on the lighter, I'll go ahead and we'll put the, on the lighter mesh, we'll put the green. And what I did is I made a green and pink. And then with the pink, I just flipped it around and did a solid. Okay, like so. Now, with your ribbon tails, let me tell you what you can do. You can either do it like this, turn your bows in, butterfly them, your tails, and butterfly them. You can either put them like this, or go ahead and you can spread them out like this. Either way, whichever you prefer, okay? Now, one of the things that you want to make sure is when you have a pattern ribbon like these frogs, okay, you're going to want to make sure that the frogs are facing the right direction, okay? All right, so we put a light pink on the, so we've got to put one in the middle. Now, I am not putting the 24-inch cut deco mesh in this middle one right here. I'm not putting it there, and I got to make that tighter because you don't want that to slide. So what I'm going to do is, this is not tight. I did not do these tight. Okay, you want to make sure that when you do these ties that middle bar is nice and tight because you do not want it to slide. Boy, y'all, it's storming here. I guess we're finally going to get that cool front coming in. So, I brought the golf cart to my shop. I have a shop in another building on my property here at the house. And that's where I do all my work. I had, years ago, I used to do it all in the house, and I had a dedicated room. And that's when I did my sewing and all of that. But I tell you, I quit all that sewing, and y'all, I went into this, okay? And I'll tell you what, sewing can be, for me, it became very tedious. And I did embroidery, and let me tell you, when you're working with someone's product, especially if you're doing embroidering, let me tell you, you don't want to mess it up when you embroider it. I think the scariest things I ever did was a wedding, and that was pretty nerve-wracking, y'all. I was scared to death. And I made drapes and stuff like that, but I got out of it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. All right, this is, we had a frog here. Now we want this. I love this floral ribbon. It is nice and thick, y'all. And I believe I got this at Craft Outlet. Look how pretty this is. Let me come over so you can see a little bit better. And y'all, I have my grandson on the line here. Andrew is my grandson. And Andrew, if you would, go ahead and let's, 36 in Arizona. Go ahead and type in, if you can, the products, if you will. Andrew, we have two different colored mesh. We have an apple green and a lime green, and they are both cut at 24 inches, which we are doing the ruffle method. Okay. We have our ribbon tails, which are cut at 12 inches. Normally I cut them 13 inches, but I kind of wanted this green to come pop out, so I cut them at 12 inches today. I thought I'd try it. So here we go. I'm trying it, y'all. All right, so we've got the froggy with the green, okay? And the floral with the pink. All right. We got a lot of spoof going on in here. Wait till you see all that I have planned for this cute wreath. And I'm going to put the, let me put the sign here so that you can see it. He is, you got to name him. We got to name him Freddie. He's just so darn cute. Freddie the Frog. Or Frida. How's that? Frida or Freddie. It all depends upon what you want. A girl or a boy. Okay. Apple green. On the top. Nope, I need a witchmadoolie in the middle. Now, I did make a bow for this project, and but I'm going to wait and see if the bow is too much for everything that I have going on in here, because there's a lot going on in here. We have florals that we're going to put in here. And we have some little lily pads that we're going to put in here. And I think it all depends. I need a much bigger wreath frame. I can tell you that. For what I want to put in here. I tell you what, I guess I could have done it on a swag, but I think I was supposed to do, yeah. Let me put this over here. No, I'm right. Wait. The middle one. What did I put in the middle here? Yeah, I'm right. Whew, scared me. Okay. It's hard keeping up. I'm doing the middle because I alternate in the middle. I do the lime and then the apple. Lime in the ones with the middle ties. Okay. Well, I am excited, y'all. I know some of y'all have really been bombarded with snow and that over the last 1 or 2 days. We've had very warm weather here. It's been in the 70s, unusually warm. But I can't complain, y'all. I'm very cold-natured. I do not like cold weather. It's a good thing I live in the South. Now, I will tell you, y'all, when I go to bed at night, I do like my my heat about 68, 69. Because, y'all, I have a feather down comforter. And I love it. Gotta tighten this one. I love it. And it keeps me warm. My husband sleeps without it, and I sleep with it. And also on my bed, I have a heated mattress cover. So if it gets cold, if it's cold, I will turn it on. Because that cold just goes right through me. I need the darker green here. It just kind of rips right through me, gang. So tomorrow night, I had made, y'all, when I cook very large. For instance, I made meat sauce with red gravy. And with that, a huge pot. I think I used 5 pounds of ground meat. And maybe it was 6 pounds. 6 pounds of ground meat. And I use half, so that was 3 pounds of ground pork is what I usually, and then I make a meat sauce with I make my own red gravy. And so what I did is I made meat sauce. I made some meat sauce with it. I made some meatballs with it. And so what I made was I had the meat sauce that was brown, mixed browned. And then I just had the plain sauce that I put aside for the meatballs and spaghetti. And then I made, oh, y'all, it's so good. You can either do it with lasagna noodles or with ziti. So I made like baked ziti. Oh, y'all, but I don't like, when I make lasagna, y'all, I don't put in that, what is it, ricotta. I don't put it in. I'm not a big fan of ricotta cheese. So I use fresh mozzarella, Asiago, Parmesan Romano. Uh, I use all those cheeses. I use so many different cheeses. And it does go into my sauce. And when I make it, some of the cheese does. But I tell you what, y'all, it came out so good. So tomorrow night, and then what I did is I froze it, a lot of it. My daughter gets a lot, but I with the baked ziti. So I have baked ziti for us tomorrow. And that is what we are having. So it's baked ziti. And it's so nice. Just, it's all covered and ready to go. And I'll just bake it in the oven. And that's what we will have tomorrow night. Tonight, I know what I'm having, y'all. Tonight, we are having, it is good, oh, y'all, it is so good. My grandson has a recipe, Callan, and he loves to cook. And so, that's apple, I need lime there. So we have his pulled pork tonight. So we are going to have barbecued pulled pork sandwiches with pork and beans and potato chips. And that's what we are having tonight. So I am excited. So that's what I'm eating. I don't know, we could, but we've had baked potatoes, y'all. I love baked potatoes. It's one of my favorite things. And let me tell you how I do it. I go to a Sam's, y'all, and I get those big, big baked potatoes. And what I do is I wash them. I always wash my potatoes. And what I do is after I wash them, I kind of I lay them out on a towel, and they kind of, dry on the towel a little bit. Then I go to Sam's and I get these, the larger aluminum, they're aluminum sheets that you get in a box, and I pull them out for the potatoes. And so what I do is I put the potato on one of those, and I pour a little olive oil over the top, some kosher salt, and then also at Sam's they have what is known as Monterey steak seasoning. Now what it is just a bunch of peppers and garlic and salt and other types of seasoning within this, okay? And I shake it on there, and then I put some garlic powder on, and then I bake them for about an hour and a half at 350. Y'all, when I tell you, it is to die for, the baked potatoes. We eat the skin and everything. That is how good it is. So if y'all want a good baked potato, that's the recipe, my recipe, and you cannot beat it. And that's how I do it. And I usually will bake, if I'm doing twice baked potatoes, y'all, what I will normally do with that, I'll cook them the day before for twice baked potatoes. And in my twice baked potatoes, there's a secret to it, y'all. Get my scissors real quick. With twice baked potatoes, and I'll tell you what it is. When you're doing your twice baked potatoes, y'all, I use half and half. I use a lot of butter, salt and pepper, and y'all, it's so good. And I use both mild and sharp cheddar cheese, and I do put a little into the potatoes as I mash them. And then I usually cook my own bacon, and I have the bacon and I do that, and so it comes out so good, y'all, for twice baked potatoes. Oh, I do put the sour cream in it. So before you put, make sure when you're doing your sour cream in that put your sour cream in first, because you don't want your potatoes too runny, okay? You do not want them runny. All right, just a few more, y'all. Okay, we're in the middle here. And let's see, what did I do in this middle? Did I do a lime green? I need a dark green. You see how, I don't know if you can tell, you see how you're getting the two variations of dark and light in this mesh? I wanted it just like when you paint something, or when you go out in the yard and you look around, there's always it's not just all one green. There are various greens. So I wanted to kind of bring that out, and I really didn't want it too pinky, y'all. I wanted this to be more of that summer green and spring, but it's going to have a pop of pink in it, y'all. I will tell you, pink is one of my favorite colors. And y'all, I could not find my apron. I don't know what I did with it. I had a green and white check apron, and it would have gone really cute with my pink shirt to match this wreath, and I could not find it. So I could have worn my creative designs, which I love. It's because as y'all know me, I love ladybugs. And so, all right, we're down to 1, 2, just a few more, y'all. This is coming along nicely, isn't it? I wanted this mesh to come out because I want you to be able to see the ribbons. The ribbons are really pretty too, but we have a lot going on in this, and I just didn't want the ribbons to be too long and the mesh covered up this time, because I have a lot going on. And we also have that popcorn mesh. Now the popcorn mesh, y'all, let me tell you where I'm going to put it. I am going to see what it looks like. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put it in here yet. I went ahead and I cut it. The popcorn mesh came in a roll that is 24 inches long. I don't know what you call this stuff. It's netting. It's not really mesh. It's like and it's got the white, it's pink, and it has the little white styrofoam little things on it. I forget the name of it, but it comes in all, you can get it in red and blues. It's hard to find now. Now, I have a question, and I need y'all's help with this, okay? How many of y'all would prefer Tuesday nights over Monday nights? I am thinking about going back to my old time on Monday nights I don't even know what time I used to do it. But if it's a Monday night, I want y'all to be able to get home and either watch while you're cooking dinner for your family, or that you'll have time and you're not, a lot of people I know are doing homework. If you would, drop me a line or a message on here, or let me know what time do y'all think on Mondays would be a good time for y'all to watch. I really do want to go back to my Mondays, y'all. I miss my Mondays. I enjoyed it on a Monday night. I changed it because I was in a group, and I really wanted to stay in the group and do this. Well, the group has moved now, and they moved to a different time. So I want to go back to my old time. And what I was thinking, I would do Mondays on Facebook, and I would do what time? on Facebook do you think? And I would do, I like 6:30 between those times, y'all. But I like y'all, you know, y'all to be aware that I'm around that time. I don't want to just be spontaneous and come on and, you know, I want to have a date that y'all can come in and see. And I drop these on the floor naturally. And watch. And I was doing YouTubes on Sunday nights. I don't know what to do. Sunday nights are good. So if I do well, that's back to back. I might change my YouTube to a different night as well. So we'll play it by ear, gang. How's that? What do y'all think? Let me know. Now, while I'm making wreaths, now that I've got, let me do a rehash on all of this so I know that y'all are up to date and you know what's going on with it. The mesh is cut at 24 inches. It's apple mesh and lime mesh, which was purchased. You can get it Deco Exchange, the Wreath Shop. You can, oh Lord, y'all, wholesale, general wholesale. There's so many places you can purchase from. And the Deco mesh and the ribbon. And let me tell you, Deco Exchange has really come out with some really cute ribbons. Wait till y'all see what I have. And I had gotten a peek at some of the ribbons that were coming out. And so what I did was I had some signs made. And y'all, they are so cute. This was one of them. This was one of the signs I had made because I knew that this was coming out, and I definitely wanted to make this wreath with the frog. Now, I do have another frog, which I'm going to do, and I think what I'm going to have her do is paint another frog, but instead of in the pink, I might have her do it in with the yellows, because I do have the yellow frog ribbon, and it is adorable as well. But I may do something else with the frog. I don't know. And by the way, if you're wanting to know where I got this adorable sign, I got it from Out in the Country Blanks and More. And she has been so sweet and kind to me. She is a sweetheart. And so if you're into the wreathing and you want a cute, adorable sign, there are several places you can get them, and they're hand painted. And Out in the Country Blanks and More. Rachel's Crafty Corner is another place you can buy signs. Oh, and I'll tell you who also does a lot of my signs too is Ivan Wright from Wood Art Studios. Okay, I have one more and that's it. And she does some of my wreaths as well. So I'm waiting for this one ribbon to come in, and it hadn't come in yet. I'm hoping it does, so I can do another one. Y'all, I enjoy this so much. You have no idea. Now, I do have a surprise for tonight. Let me tell you, I have a lot of stock, y'all. A lot of stock. So what I have decided to do, I have decided to put together wreath kits, y'all. And these are individual, so they will not be duplicates. Once it's going to be listed on Facebook, at the beginning of next week. I will have several of them listed. And let me tell you something, y'all. You're not going to get another one because I will, there'll only be usually, unless I have two signs of something, it's going to be one of a kind, okay? So when it's gone, it's gone, okay? So I will go ahead and I'll list that on Facebook, and y'all can grab, on Etsy, and y'all can get it. And I will be sending out instructions with it as well. Okay, I have this, and I need a frog. And one frog, one green. Okay, and so you will get the directions. You'll get all the supplies. Now, so be looking for them. Creative Design by JL. It will be on my Etsy shop. Okay, and next week. It'll give me this week to get them put together. There you go. Look how pretty that is. Now, let me show you what I do have. I went ahead and with this, what we're going to do here, we've got the tails in. So you know those middle ones I said that we're not putting tails in? I am going to go ahead and I am going to put this in the middle right here. Okay? And spread it out. Let me show you what it looks like. There you go. We're going to put that right there. Okay? And I've got enough to go around all the middle ones right here. Okay? All right. Now this I'll list in my Etsy shop tomorrow. It won't be listed tonight. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll go around and we'll get all these in here. This is so cute, y'all. I'm in love with this design. When I tell you I am in love with it. These colors are adorable. Okay. And I did not use the whole roll of ribbon, even with the bows and the big bow. So, of this ribbon here. Let me see if I have the skew for this. Let me see. Oh, y'all, I got this from Carolina Pottery. That's where this floral ribbon came. Carolina Pottery. Okay, should be two more, and that'll be it. Now these bows, I guess what you would call fake bows or whatever, are cut at 25 inches. 25 inches, okay? Faux bows, fake bows, whatever you want to call them, okay? Now, let me see. I'm just not sure. I went ahead and I cut, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to put this in it to kind of give it a little oomph. And now what I'll do, y'all, is I'll take my dowel and I'll curl these. And then you actually don't have to worry too much about, I'll cut them and curl them. How's that? Okay, there you go. Now, let me show you this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how I do the wooden sign. Now, Out in the Country Blanks and More, her signs are very thick. I mean, they're a nice thickness, but you know, I don't want to, I paid money for this sign, and naturally I don't want to take the chance of my staple gun going through. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is, let's see, I'm going to put one here, and one here. How's that? We'll do it this way. Let me put my hot glue on so I can get that done. All right. If y'all have problems, y'all, with your hands, pipe cleaner would be nice. I don't need a pipe cleaner. I have my which manuals. See, and these are cut at 11 inches as well, right here. I'm going to use these. I'm going to staple them on, just like so. Y'all, I have this, and I think my husband either got it at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm not sure. It's called Power Shot. And y'all, I don't have that much strength in my hands. So this is pretty easy to do. All right. And I do kind of fold it over to where it goes on here, like so. Okie doke. 1, 2. Okay, same here. So with this tinsel rope that you can get, I got mine from my wholesaler, okay? But this tinsel rope, y'all, it can be bought at craft, and that's what it's called, tinsel rope. Now you have it in the metallic and you have it in the regular. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little twist here, like so. Little twist here, and a little twist here. Okay. Now, if you want, you could put a little dab of glue on here. See, it didn't go through. Protected my sign. Okay. I'm going to put it to the right side, and let's go ahead. I'm going to work it through the mesh, just like so. Where's the crossbar? I kind of want it on a crossbar because it's easy to tie in, and it won't move. All right, there's my crossbar. Okay, I got it on here. Go through and get it here. Okay. Got it on here. I don't want it too like so. Okay. Bring this in. Y'all, this is an adorable sign. When I tell you, I don't think the camera does it justice. I fell in love with it. It is the eyes on here are so cute. Okay. All righty. This in here on the cross tie. There you go, got it. Now we'll fix these ties real quick. They're kind of misconstrued here. Okay. tie here. Now I'll come around and curl them. There you go. Let's get this up on here. Y'all, this is so cute. I'm in love with this. I hate to, y'all, there's not many times y'all hear me say that too often, but I am loving this. The fake bows are cut at 25 inches and the tails are cut at 12 inches, okay? All right, now, this was my bow right here. I went ahead and I made the bow. I used the floral ribbon. I used a lime green 1.5. I used the frog ribbon, and I used this green and pink and white stripe on the outside. And I had the lime and the pink solid. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put this bow right up here. Okay, and we're going to stick her right here. Right up here. Let's see, am I on a, no, I'm not, but that's okay. I think I need to come up just a little bit. Come up a little bit more. Yes, on the crossbar. Okay, we're on this top crossbar right here. All right, bring it in. Okay, there you go. So, now I will tell you for sure, I know the floral ribbon came from Carolina Pottery, okay? This I know came from Deco Exchange, the pink and green stripe. That came from Deco Exchange. If you want, I can give you the SKUs off of it. And it's, here it is. It's Q501909-662. Q as in Quincy 501909-662 from Deco Exchange. And then this one, the pink and the green, I'll give you the numbers. It's just the solid linen, and this is the pink, and the other one is the green, okay? Now, you may be able to, if you want to, Carolina Pottery does carry stuff online, but they're limited. And sometimes you can call them and see if they will ship it to you. But I got this last year. I don't have a Carolina Pottery by me. So, there you go. Okay. All right, so we have that. Let's get this over here. Work our tails around. All right, now, let me show you what I have here. I have 2 lily pads that I want to stick in here, like so. I am going to put one here. Let me see. I got to turn it around. Let's see. These are awfully big lily pads. Let's see, I got a smaller thing, which will look better, I think, than those. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this here. Wrap it in. And I'll glue it in. I'm just tying it in right here, gang. And I'll hot glue it in. Okay. And we'll put one over here. And all I'm doing is making like a hook here. And I am going to tie it into this twist tie. And after I tie it into the twist tie, I will hot glue it. But before I hot glue it, gang, I want to make sure that my placement is good. Okay? And I didn't like the placement of this. Y'all, I got to see what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay. Okay. He said adjust the camera. How's this? Okay. Let's go in and do this. What I'm going to do here, you see how I have the twist tie here? Can you see? What I'm going to do is I am going to wrap this twist tie around this right here. And I'll come in and I'm going to bend these, or afterwards I'll have to get my thing and bend them like so and hot glue them in like so. All right, see? Yeah. Oh, and this came off. What a day, huh? All right, let's get this back on and I will glue it back on. Make sure when a stem comes off like this, y'all, let me undo it. I'll get another one. I have some extra flowers. Okay. All righty. Do this like this. I have to fix all these tails. Okay. All right, let me get this and come around. Don't you love it when things don't work? Okay, yeah, I got it. Oh, there. Okay, I'm gonna put one here. No, this just isn't working for me. I think I need to put two of. Let me see. All right, let's see. Yes, I think this is going to work just like this. This is what I wanted. Well, I'll have to find me one of these because I need one more of these. All right, so this is, you get the gist of it, y'all. Okay. Okay, there you go. The wooden frog sign. It came from Out in the Country Blanks. And let's raise this up a little bit. Out in the Country Blanks and More. All right. Now I'm going to find some greenery that I can put here. I need two greenery. So I'm going to see what I have. Because right now I only have two here. And I need an... I don't know what I did with the greenery bush. Let me see. And it's not on here. So I have to see if I can find some more of these palm leaves. Like, it's like a palm leaf. And what I want to do is put it on both sides like so. And I really need 2 more, at least 2 more. But I think this came out really cute. What do y'all think? Okay, there you go. And this will be listed in my shop. And I'd like to thank Out in the Country Blanks and More for this cute sign. And most of all, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming on and watching me this evening and spending your time with me. And I hope to see you next week on Monday. And right now, let's go ahead and make it for 6 o'clock or 6:30. Let's say we'll go to 6:15. That's in between. So next Monday at 6:15, and I look forward to seeing all of y'all again. God bless. Have a wonderful and safe week. Thank you. Y'all take care.